It's the girl Dubske. You all ready? I'm sitting here with LRPtv.
If you could see me now, then you already know. You're watching LRPtv.
Dubske is a force to be reckoned with for sure. Dubske is a publisher of hood doctrines via lyrical format. Dubske is definitely an inspiration and unofficial representative of anyone who's ever had an addiction, especially with drugs. And I would say lastly, Dubske is the epitome of overcoming adversities in life. What made me decide to become an artist? Well, it wasn't really a decision. Like, I started rapping, writing raps back in '96, and I've been exposed to hip hop my whole life. I used to live right across the street in Philly from a skating rink, and every weekend they would play like the hottest songs, and it was mostly hip hop songs. And my bedroom backed right up to, the skating rink, and so my parents always played a wide variety of music, but my mind always stuck on, my heart was with the hip hop music that was going on, and so that carried with me. And then riding the school bus back in the '90s, and you would hear like Mobb Deep and like Wu-Tang and whatnot, DMX. And I just liked this. No one ever told me, like, here, listen to this. But I think the first song I ever wrote was to Junior Mafia, Lil Kim, Lil C's Crush on You beat. And I realized I was really good at rhyming, and I perfected it and perfected my craft over the years and whatnot. And in high school, I went to, on spring break, I went to the studio with one of my friends, and we recorded like a 6-track EP, sold it in high school, and I never really took it too serious. But why did I decide to take it too serious? I think ties into it is because I had motivating factors in my life. Before, drugs always got in the way and whatnot, but recently, I'm clean, and this has been my passion since '96. Like I said, almost 20 years, and I decided it's about time I take it serious. I'm getting too old. Who are my inspirations? I have a lot of different inspirations. Like I said, growing up, who inspired me to rap was along the likes of Mobb Deep, Nas, Big Pun, Big L, Cormega, Tragedy Gaddafi, old Jay-Z, stuff like that. More recently, the main artists I listen to right now are Joe Budden, Sue Surf, Emilio Rojas, my brother Flo from Philly, Rocky Reyes from North Philly. This is his clothing line right here too. Shout out to Rocky Reyes, King. That's about it. Wow. Nobody around here, that's for sure. Like I said, I'm definitely a force to be reckoned with. I've heard all different types of things about my style and who I sound like, everywhere from MC Light, voice-wise, and I think even over the past couple months, my voice has evolved, and I'm finding, my style and whatnot. But MC Light I've heard quite a few times. As far as like my style, a lot of people say Charlie Baltimore, and probably because of the Philly accent or what have you. But then as far as lyrical content, I think I'm a bunch of people rolled up into one. Like, I rap along the same lines as Joe Budden. But then you might hear me on a track and I'm channeling my inner Big Pun. You know what I mean? Or Cormega, I rap a lot of pain shit. So if you can think of any painful artists, and definitely, I don't listen to anything on the radio nowadays. I listen to '90s shit, so you'll hear a lot of '90s influences on my songs. Nas, definitely. Action Bronson. I definitely have some Action Bronson in there, or some Ghostface too. Good question. Beauty and the Beast is the name of my upcoming mixtape, and it's more or less diary entries. all the songs are going to be placed in a chronological order. So when you listen to it, you'll be able to understand what I was going through in each song in that part of my life. So like one song most people are familiar with is American Greed. That was my first, year and a half up until that point. Overcoming a drug addiction and just being thankful to be alive and whatnot. And then, one song might be about, my sexuality. One song might be about marital situation that's going on. Beauty and the Beast, what that name is to me is like, in a lot of songs you'll hear me refer to the belly of the beast or the beast. And to me, the belly of the beast is North Philly, because that's where I got high at. And even to this day, I always find some beauty in it. Like I could walk through North Philly and find beauty and still get butterflies in my stomach. It's like I'm infatuated with it. I'm in love with it. And whereas an outsider might look at it and be like, oh, it's disgusting down there. It's nothing but drug addicts and zombies and crime. Like, I love that shit. I get off on that shit. You know what I mean? I always find beauty in something that an outsider or someone else might think was ugly. So you're gonna find a lot of songs that rap about painful situations, but there's always a message of hope wrapped into it. Success to me is really just the equivalent of internal happiness. Being able to sleep right at night, knowing that you did your best for that day. Success to me personally is being able to share memories with my son that he'll be able to take with him for the rest of his life, and allowing my mom a peace of mind to sleep at night, knowing that her daughter isn't out running the streets. Success to me is just happiness. Happiness is success, whatever it may be. For me, it's not about anything tangible or material. It's just having a peace of mind. It's Dubske, and ways to contact me. You can find me on Facebook, Dubske, LDUBSKE. Instagram, same, LDUBSKE. You can find me on YouTube, LDUBSKE. Also on Instagram, if you type in Wounds Ent, you can log on to our website, www.exitwoundent.com. You can check me and Joey Jukes out, putting out a new single probably within the next month called You Already, with a video to follow up with that. I'll be performing next month, January 2015 at Mojo 13 for the it's Ramsey and Black Dream. We're throwing a best of 2014 showcase. Got a little project under wraps for allhiphop.com. Can't put out too much information about it, but just stay tuned. And a lot more studio time coming up. A lot more songs being dropped. I got a mixtape coming out. Most importantly, May 2015, called Beauty and the Beast. Make sure you check it out. Further dates for mixtape release party will be disclosed. It's Dubske here with LRPtv. You all ready?